we talking to? And young gods, OGs and young gods.
I know you guys are probably asking yourselves, who gave this nigga the right to write a Bible? But if we all look past the lies and false teachers of the men that portray themselves to be the powers that be and seek the truth, our lives just as well as all that lives, lives are Bible. No matter what man-made religion we believe in, just being true to thy Lord within ourselves will bring us peace. It's gonna be alright, cause in hell, we can't win the war between good and evil without being truthful to the powers that be.
Hood, hierarchy, mob pad. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I done been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. You rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Seeing Pretty P stand up, it's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One was saying this the one on the HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, bow, bow, bow.
I'm booked and I'm busy. Yeah, I'm booked and I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm about my money and not too many. Can't get with me. Stick to my lonely. Stick to my homies. Cause I ain't friendly. Ain't no gimme. I pulled it out the mud. Before I give this to you quick, ain't no showing love. I'm booked and I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm booked. Damn so busy. Schedule paper money, run it up.
The G-Man Experience.
From the stage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
West.
Yes, sir.
What up, y'all?
Hey. What's up, K9? Good
Chillin',
to see you, brothers. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. It's going down another episode of the Wednesday Night Chop Up. Coming live from the headquarters with the homie Trey Boogie, everybody's big homie, and my brother, K9 Compton. It ain't going down now, but right now, and I am Bloodstone, the street preacher, the underhound. Welcome to another edition of Wednesday Night Chop Up. Yes, sir, let's get it.
And there it is. What's up, y'all? I see y'all on Facebook and Instagram, and we on Kick now. I don't know nothing about Kick, but we on Kick now. If y'all watching, come on over to the YouTube. Come
Yes,
on over
sir.
to the YouTube.
If y'all
Keep running
checking
them
it out
numbers
live,
up.
yes, sir. If y'all out there live, man, check us out on YouTube, man. That's where we trying to get it. Come on over to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to all our YouTube channels. You know what it is.
So yes, sir. What's up, K9? It's been a couple weeks.
Oh
You
man,
know,
just getting back in motion, man. Getting back in motion, man. Getting the swing of things. Trying to get
That's
everything back ready. Get everything back ready to finish this year off strong, man. And working with a lot of new artists and working with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Got the 98 project coming. Her project. Working on her stuff.
Okay.
Trying to get my singles dropped. The Unfiltered got some stuff he finna drop. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Everywhere back on his productions. He producing. He getting his stuff in. Everybody doing it big. Your boy, T the Wizard, did the boots on the ground.
Yes,
He's doing his thing. T the Wizard climbing up the charts, doing real well. I mean, everybody doing good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bless, working. Everybody working. We working.
What you got going, Bloodstone?
Oh, man, I'm just doing my thing, getting ready to release a single next week called Know What I'm Saying, produced by the homie Joseph Energetic. It's going to be available on all digital platforms, homie, man. So, I'm working on my EP, The Underhound, and we over here doing our thing, man. We working. We're working.
As you should, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Y'all
sir.
feeling good today, man. Everybody feeling good today. You know what I'm saying?
We bless.
yeah, man. Got that workout on. Finished school. My routine now is school in the morning, and then workout. Go do my walk, and then walk straight to the gym. Do about 4 miles walk. You dig, and then go to the gym, get it in.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not a spring chicken no more, man. And I'm trying to live, man. So you got to keep it up, man. Mind, body, and soul, brother. Mind, body, and soul.
Exactly. Slowly but surely.
We glad y'all tapping in. We the Wednesday night chop up. You know how we do it. Man, today I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's been a rough couple days. We've been moving from one room into the next room. You did.
Big room. Big room.
The big room had to
bigger
paint
spaces.
Paint, and we had to get it right to move in, and we rushed yesterday to get it ready, and we here today, man. We here
Elevate.
today.
Shout out to the homie Trey Boogie.
So you come from here to out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep.
That's right. And little fun fact, this is the exact room Let's Chop It Up, started in 5 years ago. My first 2 episodes was here. So it feel good. It's full circle moment. We're right back where we started from, even though we were just next door. Now we're here in the exact same room.
Did one of my first interviews in here.
Yep. Hey, I see y'all. Shout body. We see y'all.
Yup, for sure.
Shout out
Brother
to
Meezy.
Shout out,
what you
man.
found?
It's all good.
Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. If y'all on Instagram, Facebook, y'all come on over here to the YouTube channels and like and subscribe. Show some love.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so let's dig into it, right? Like I was saying, we was doing all this and that, and I ain't gonna lie, our brother a little tired. We didn't have our meeting. We didn't come up with the topics, but we threw something together real quick,
Yes, sir.
I want to know one thing, though, right? Because I hear it. We grew up hearing this statement. I want to know how y'all feel about it now, So I want to know this, y'all. And y'all in the comments tap in, too.
Come on through.
Is the game to be sold and not told? Is the game to be sold and not told, y'all? I'm gonna have you start it off, K9.
So is the game to be sold or told? I mean, me on another level, man. I'm on a level where I'm like this. I'm gonna give you the game. I'm gonna give you some game, man. And I'm gonna give you some good game. And I want to see you grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even if you disappear and don't come back, you do a run out of my store. That's just you just thinking that you got the game. But there's much more because I've invented ways to do this. You know what I'm saying? So if you think that you just came and run out so it's kind of better, like you say, it's better. People appreciate your game more when they pay for it. They appreciate it more. when you give it to them, so it's a lot of different things that you can go into. Because when you give somebody some game, some people really appreciate it, and they really take it and they go it. But then you can give somebody some game and it'll sit on the shelf because they didn't pay for it. So it'll sit on the shelf and they'll hold on to it. Then they'll call you 15 years later, 20 years later, and be like, man, you was trying to tell me. Man, you was telling me. I didn't listen. Like 15. But those phone calls those are the worst phone calls you can get because, when you care about an artist, you care about somebody, and it's your homie or somebody, you want to see them make it. You're trying to give them some game to succeed, and you're trying to give it to them. You're trying to just slide it to them. It's a lot of people that don't slide no game at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't slide it at all. So, I've always been one to slide the game. If they don't slide the game back or don't slide the plug back, it ain't no thing to me, man. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna live my life comfortable. I'm gonna do my thing. But sometimes it is better. They treat it a little different when they pay for the game. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that though? How y'all feel about it?
Go ahead, Bloodstone. Oh, before you do, big up to OG Tillman. I see y'all. Big up to the guys, man. Big love.
Much love. I feel, man.
Gee, what up?
It's a two-way street, man. I know it's about each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? But, like K9 said, man, they appreciate it more when they pay for it. But a lot of times, man, even if, you give it to them, it depends on how they're going to use it, if they're going to use it at all. Because a lot of times people don't like to listen. And, as far as telling, there's a lot of telling going on. So, there's game out there like that. Cats be out there telling. And, I feel like, it depends on the individual, man. So, if you soak it up, you're going to soak it up. Either you soak it up for free, and if you really want to soak it up like a G, you're going to break bread. You're going to recognize and you're going to appreciate another person lacing you with something, so you're willing to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. I used to believe, the game was to be sold and not told, right? But I done looked out. I done gave so much game out, from how to create their own brand, how to get their merchandise going. I gave game to a couple folks that's doing podcasts now, like I don't be stingy with the knowledge, right? Because like I always tell people, on a street, you'll have a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Wendy's, Carl's Jr.'s. They all selling burgers, so they not hating on each other, right?
Yep.
If I could help somebody out and give them what I got, so they could better themselves, I do that, man.
Yes, you do.
I don't believe that it should be sold. When you sitting on that game, like if you had something and I didn't have it, right? Knowledge wise, I come to you, ask you, hey man, how did you do? What I got to do to level up? How you do this? I'm trying to learn that. You should be able to give that to that brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? To help them out. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of times, man, we don't want to show each other nothing, man. That's how come we last in a lot of different things, man, because we don't want to, we're scared that somebody going to get it before us. You know what I'm saying? So, instead of, strength come in numbers, a lot of times, man, we don't want to share, different things with each other because, we're scared that person going to rise or, get more than us or, utilizing more than us. And, I think that's a personal issue because there's no reason why you should be jealous of another man trying to rise. You know what I'm saying? It should be an inspiration. If you see another person doing something, they lace you with it, man, it should be an inspiration. When I see people, especially coming from a place where I come from, when I see somebody out there, elevating or something like that, man, I applaud them, man. I'm proud of them because I know if they can do it, I can do it too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
that's the main purpose. Elevate.
Hey.
For a fee.
Yeah, go ahead and read what bro Omeezy said, man. That's my guy. Big love to Omeezy.
Yeah, that's real. That's real shit. That's real talk though, man. When the game is being shared, But like most of the time when it's like that and you giving game out, like you want to see the people grow. You want to see them win. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of put a lot into them to say, but you try to give them the game. But sometimes you got to realize whether it's a artist, a mechanic, a home builder, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to give them game to do, they got to want it more than you want it for them. Like you can't want it more than they want it for themselves.
Yeah.
Because that's where it gets tricky, because it's like some artists I talk to, they really don't want to be a star. They really don't want that limelight. They really don't want to be in that era, but they want to rap, but they don't want to be, you know what I mean? So it's like kind of trying to make money at it and doing it and managing them and doing it's kind of hard to, because they really don't want it. They just don't want it.
What do you say? I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it?
Yes, sir.
You know, I just, you know, back in the day, especially, you know, when I was out there living the life I was living, you didn't give game up for free. You know, like Omizi said, man, it was for a fee. You know what I'm saying? You had to pay for this knowledge I got, you know, this game that I got, the ism I got, whatever it had to be, so-called, whatever it was, it came with a fee associated with it, right?
Yep.
But like Bloodstone said, you know, I think that's like hindering someone else, man, you know, low-key hating on them in a way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want this brother, you don't want to teach, I don't want to teach Bloodstone what I know because he might get out there and do better than me. You know what I'm saying? People got that mind state still to this day.
Yep.
There's some folks out there like that, man, you know?
Real talk.
I don't get it. Like what my shirt say, when I come up, we come up. You know what I mean? And that's what I live by, you know?
Long story short, you can't expect the same you out of everybody else, man. Your intentions, you know, it can come from the heart. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, all our intentions come from the heart, man. But, you know, if a person don't share that same energy, man, you know, you can't do nothing. You know, you just can't do nothing but keep pushing. Like they say, when a messenger goes to a town, he can spread the message. But if you don't want to listen, all you can do is wipe off your sandals and continue to the next town.
It goes like this, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it.
At all.
Yes, sir.
At all. What y'all think in the that, you know, the viewers, man? What y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about? Is the game to be sold and not told, or should it be told or not and not sold?
Tap in that phone number. You know what I'm saying? Area code 619-720-1775. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Voice your opinion. Ask some questions. Whatever. It's going down. The Wednesday night chop up. You know what I'm saying? Bloodstone, the street preacher. Trey Boogie, and my boy K9 Compton, man. We back in effect. It's doing our thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see all them platinum records in the back, man. We ain't playing. We ain't bullshitting. We coming from the headquarters. We making music. We doing our thing, homie. We charmed it up from G's perspective. G's in life, in this LIFE.
So we finna sell some game right now. Caller.
I sold them some game.
Go ahead.
What's happening?
Go ahead.
It's your buddy.
It's your buddy. Go ahead.
It's your buddy calling in, man.
That's right.
Body.
What it do?
Man, bro, you know I got to straight put something out here for the coming, putting this knowledge out here for the guys, bro. You know, because a lot of, just like you said, Book. You know, a lot of guys, they don't want to get knowledge to the people, because they think they go forward. You know, go past them or whatever, instead of goddamn put them to the knowledge so they can go get it, man. You know what I mean? It's about, you know, that's what I try to tell all the guys on the street, man. You know what I mean? The knowledge is to be given. I'm going to tell you one thing. I know back in the day, we used to want to stick the nigga up who had the knowledge because he wouldn't give it to us. So we wanted that knowledge back when we were growing up. So we'll stick your ass up for that shit you got because you want to hold the knowledge from us. So my thing is to give the people the knowledge, to empower them. You want to help them. You want to empower your buddies with you, because if you don't empower the people that's with you, they're gonna want to take your power. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't empower the people that's around you or try to help them, they will be plotting on taking your shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I gonna say when it comes to giving knowledge to the guys. I'm not gonna go to like me. I travel different state to state. If I go to this state, I'm gonna make sure I go to give to the state before I take away from it. I'm gonna add to something. I'm gonna give some knowledge to the people who I'm around and let them know what I know, in order to help them grow too. I'm not gonna go there and try to take from them and what they got. I'm gonna give some knowledge away and learn something from them too. So you got to be willing to learn too while you're giving the knowledge. You got to be able to learn the knowledge too at the same time. You can't close your mind to everything in the world. A lot of us like to close our minds and be satisfied with what we got. You can't do that. You know what I mean? That's how we lose. That's how a lot of kings lose their positions because they don't want to teach their tribe the knowledge so they can continue the kingdom moving. You feel what I'm saying? So it's important that we give the knowledge to the guys so we can all grow, man. And don't be that selfish man or person to hold that knowledge away from them, man. So it's good to get knowledge away, bro. Give it to them. They've been holding it back from us all this time. That's why we don't know shit. They've been holding the knowledge back.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
And hiding it. And hiding it. And hiding it. And hiding it, y'all. And hiding it. So, you know what I mean? That's how we change the mind frame right now today, too, because we start giving them the game instead of selling them. We don't sell our people shit. We give them the game so they can go get the money. You give them the game so they can go get the money so we can get the money so we can be successful.
Yep.
Now, when I say get the money, I call myself, it's more about being successful than it is the money because the money is evil. It's what you do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what the problem is. We got to learn how to do the righteous thing with the evilness. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you y'all show, but y'all know how I get out, bro.
I hear the guys in the back. I hear the guys in the background, man. Tell them I said what's happening. What's happening?
What's up, bud?
What's up, Tip? I see y'all. I hear y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? Much love, Trey Boogie.
Big love, big love to y'all. Big love to y'all, man.
Yes, hey, you too, my G. I love you, big bro. Go ahead, get y'all show cracking, bro.
All right, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all calling in.
For sure.
Yeah. The Unfadable. We see you. Big love.
Yes, sir.
What up, D?
Oh, Meezy said it, and wisdom is key.
Make sure y'all tap in. Area code 619-720-1775. We coming live from the headquarters, the Wednesday night chop up. Bloodstone, the street preacher, Trey Boogie, and K9 Compton. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Hey, the Unfadable said knowledge is power, and they don't want to give us that power. Okay?
Knowledge
right.
is key. Knowledge is key. Mind, body, and soul.
Again, go ahead and give them that calling number, K9.
619-720-1775. You got 3 minutes max, but we're gonna give y'all 4. Just because
exactly.
Y'all 4.
Tap in, you know what I'm saying?
Is the game to be sold and not told, or is the game to be told and not sold? Let us know what y'all think. Again, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or Kick,
tap in, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. Bloodstone, the street preacher, Trey Boogie.
Yes, sir.
K9 Compton. Wednesday night chop up.
come on over to the YouTube. You know.
Well, yeah, man.
I'm trying to reel them in right now.
A lot of cats, man, out here. A lot of cats out here violating the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of us have issues. And my issue is I trust nobody. So I watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? As far as spreading the game, you can spread the game, but everybody ain't worthy. You know what I'm saying? It depends on their intentions. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be used as a stepping stool as a man. You know what I'm saying? If you see something, you want to partake in, you like it a lot, you love it, it burns in you deep, you should take the time to learn it. On the journey, you're going to run across people that's on the same journey you are, and they can add to your situation. But should you never want another man, should want to ask another man, well, what we going to do next? Or what's going on now? Or what's going on? I'm not going to do that,
sir.
man. I'm not going to do that, man, So, shout out to everybody, man, doing their thing, man. If you love it and it burns deep in your soul, then take the time to learn it. And, when you're learning something, you deal with the good of it and the bad of it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's part of it. Every successful man that took losses, man. You'll never appreciate a win if you don't never take no losses. That's part of it.
Hey, a team can't get better if the coach don't coach, man, and teach them what they need to know. You know what I mean? And that's just life. It go back to the what we call the what they say key holders, what they call them.
What you call
You know,
key holders,
not a key holder.
Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeping.
Yeah.
You know, gatekeeping. You know, knowledge keeping. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta be able to. You should be able to teach, and you could be teachable. Period. Dot. You know what I'm saying?
You're never too old to learn, man. Life is
Hey,
a learning process.
but another thing is like being in the industry, like in the industry, like all these years, it's really crazy, man, because you kind of start feeling like a unicorn when you doing stuff like that, right? So you giving up the game, you know, you're trying to tell them, hey, go look at your record deal, man. Something wrong. Go look at it. Just take a look, man. I don't think the numbers is right. You don't know nothing. You don't got no record deal. All right.
Yeah.
Then years later, boom, shakalaka. Oh man.
All bad.
So as all those years pass by, and you're going through all these little trials and tribulations with your homies and your group members and your all this stuff, man, and you're trying to just put it on. You like, hey man, do it like this. You know, and I had my promotional company. I was inventing the way to promote.
Yeah.
I used to drive around Hollywood, everywhere, Pasadena, everywhere, San Bernardino, just to say, like, how can I get it where we're not buying billboards, but we got billboards, right?
Yeah.
So I started coming up with ways to do it, and I started sharing the ways to do it. But I started watching people mimic me and copy me and act like they invented it, you know?
See, I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring that part up. And how that make you feel?
It's actually flattering, man. If you really think about it, you know, I always when I looked up and I seen 1 million canines, it's kind of flattering, man. I think my name is the biggest name that's been duplicated. If you go type my name in on iTunes, it's 1 million of them, man. It's 1 million of them. And to know where I was at in 91 and 92, I know where I was at in 91. And a lot of these names ain't old enough to carry that torch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not old enough to really carry it like that, right? Or wasn't a part of no major label and part of that kind of stuff. Making that name, you know what I'm saying? But it's some people that had the gang, they had it as their gang name too. So you know, you gotta, you know, it plays different part. But in the music era, it's only before me, it's only K9 Posse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only K9 Posse before me. So I always, when I start seeing people like dropping this and oh shit, Warren G got a K9. Oh, this dude got a K9. Oh, this dude got a K9. I was like, man, at first, it kind of blew me up, and then I was like, you know what? You know, mockery is the highest form of flattery on this planet, homie. So it's like, man. And then when I started doing beats, and I started hearing people steal from my songs and steal from my beats and recreate songs, I said, you know what? Shit, I guess I was ahead of my time because I did that shit 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you learned a lot though. You learned.
You learn a lot.
That's part of it.
And more is protect yourself. More of it is protect yourself. In this game is protect your ideas, man.
Yeah,
you can get your game up, but you got to protect it, man.
Well, you know, we all been laced up by someone that taught us something. You know what I mean? Sometimes, but the student becomes the teacher sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I say you gotta be able to, you know, you gotta be teachable and able to teach. You know, if it wasn't for folks giving us the game, you know, whatever game it was, you know, the knowledge, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be the person I am.
Yep.
And it's because of everything I went through and been through. Big up, Mo Swagger. I see you, man. I see you.
You learn, man. That's part of learning. You got to stumble, you know what I'm saying? Before you got to crawl before you walk, man. You're going to go through trials and tribulations when you're trying to get it. You got to deal with hate trying to be great. That's part of it.
Yep. So if you ask me, how many people gave me game? Ask that question. How many people gave K9 game?
Well, K9, how many people gave you game?
I would probably say not that many, man. I only a few. The people that gave me game, they didn't want to give me game. They didn't know they gave me game. But it's a song I got that I rap about. It's saying I sat around and took notes and watched and listened because they slipped in little stuff, and I would go do the research on it. You know what I'm saying? I was being steered the wrong way through my whole career. I was being steered the wrong way. That's how I ended up with a DBA, and I could have been way further, but I was being steered the way that when I did catch on, people told me, who told you that? When you start hearing people tell you, well, who sent you that road? Well, who sent you that road? Well, who sent you that road? And you hear that a lot. I stopped listening to people because I was a young guy. So everybody around me is 10 years, 15 years older. You know, I'm only 50. So everybody was 10 years, 15 years older than me. So what I was learning that, all right, you're supposed to listen to your elders. They've been on this earth longer than you. They know more than you. Listen to people. You know, listen to your elders. Listen to them. Don't be a person out there that don't listen.
Right.
But that was a mistake. That was a mistake because they sent me down the wrong road.
Well, yeah, you can't listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen to everybody.
Hey, especially when it comes to music. They'll friend you, man, and be your friend and be right there with you. You be thinking that that's your big homie or something, and they be sending you down on
a blind mission. On a blind mission.
That metal slide at the park with the rocket, the old wire rocket.
Yeah, when it's 95 degrees outside.
Yeah. Definitely can't be no crash test dummy, man.
Ain't no down that slide, man. And then you hit the sand, and so many people that came down the slide, you just get stuck in the hole.
Ain't no friends in the music game, in the entertainment game, or nothing like that, man. In this podcast game or nothing, man. There's no friends. I mean, you know, you got allies, you got people you deal with, you got a team. You know, if you're lucky to get a team, like we got a team, it's all good because we all on the same path. But sometimes it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets together, and then, you know, you think one person's intention is, and one thing I'm blessed that we're blessed about that. You know, we all are people that are, you know, a religious background. You know what I'm saying? My brother's a pastor. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't no pastor. I'm a deacon, brother. I'm a deacon.
Yeah.
I'm not a pastor.
Yeah, a deacon, and you know what I'm saying?
Everybody keep throwing that on me.
You know, you're a man of the Lord. I'm a man of the Lord.
Exactly.
Brother K9 is a man of the Lord, man. You know, we can't do nothing but go up from there.
That's real. You know, I like going back to being taught the game. You know, being taught the game. All my, you know, to play sports. Somebody taught you how to play sports. The popping, you know, breakdancing, rapping, DJing. You know, I was taught, and like I said, sometimes the student becomes the teacher. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, folks used to be happy to have a little protege.
Did you say sports?
Here we go talking about the sports.
We're not going to talk about it because, you know, facts is facts. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Don't have me post the numbers. Don't have me post the numbers. But, yeah, you know, we was happy to have a little protege, someone you laced up, taught this, even if it was, you know, basketball or something. You know what I mean? You did that. And then to see this person develop into, people used to be proud of that. Yeah. You know, not anymore.
Lace you up and then cut you off. Have you had that one?
Yeah.
Lace you up,
and that's what they do.
You're doing too much. Cut you off, man.
I'm glad he didn't get into that football thing again.
They say the crabs in the barrel mentality.
I'm glad he did not do that football thing.
This guy.
I'm glad we didn't do that one.
Hey, I wasn't supposed to be this. I wasn't supposed to be this horse trainer I am now. That wasn't supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? That was supposed. Those tricks were supposed to be held from me. You know, all that stuff was supposed to be withheld from me. It wasn't. A lot of stuff was withheld from me. Even like putting shoes on horses, like that was withheld from me. That information was straight withheld from me until one of the older cowboys couldn't do it no more, and he was dying. And then he said, man, I messed up. I should have taught you. Then that way you could have helped me with my stuff when I couldn't take care of it, you know?
Well, you know, growing up, a lot of folks that look like us had horses, had, you know, let's talk about it, man. The original cowboys
from Compton,
you know. Hey,
some Compton. Yeah, what original cowboy is, you know.
Yeah, exactly. How the word cowboy came into action, into play, you know. So, but it was so taboo, right? It was things we weren't supposed to do because that's not what we do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We went away from our roots. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, like you can't. I ain't gonna say all youngsters, but a lot of them don't want to be taught nothing. Don't want somebody telling them. Don't want any. You know what I mean?
Mr. Know-it-all.
We grew up in the era where you listen to your elders and stuff like that. You know,
you listen to their advice.
I tell my children, man, you know, it's like I've been your age. You haven't been mine. You did.
Speaking of cowboys,
Mr. Everywhere, we see you, man. Big love, big love.
Speaking of cowboys,
let
man.
us know what you think, Mr. Everywhere. Is the game to be sold and not told, or is it to be told and not sold? Call in on us. Call in on
us, man.
619-720-1775.
I want to tap in on that cowboy situation. Matter of fact, I know a black cowboy. My boy Link, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's still around, man, but he used to live in Lakeside. This cat had a slaughterhouse, the whole 8. You know what I'm saying? He was a black cowboy. He used to be in the parades with the cowboy hat and everything out there in Lakeside. So shout out to my brother Link if he's still out there pushing. You know what I'm saying? Black cowboy in Dago.
That's right.
Boston is better than told. Yeah, and a whooping with some talking to you is better than paying for it.
Yeah.
You learn more when you get a whooping. So it say hard headed bring a soft ass. So if you don't listen, you know what I'm saying? That whooping always gonna get you. You're gonna get a whooping, whether it's before or after. Don't listen. You're gonna get a whooping. Life gonna whoop you. Life gonna whoop you.
Exactly. like Fears used to say on Boys in the Hood. Oh yeah, you gonna learn. Yeah, you gonna learn.
For real talk.
My mom used to tell me that all the time. My mom used to tell me hard head, soft ass all the time.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, K9.
We got a caller coming in. Caller, state your name and number. Where you at? What city you calling from?
Where you from?
Oh, this is Mr. Everywhere tapping in, man, from Florida, man.
Hey,
what's up, man?
Yeah.
Mr. Everywhere, there he is.
Yeah. One deal that my grandma told me, she said, keep living. And I didn't understand what she meant. She said, because bought sense is better than told. You got a pocket full of receipts. And I sat up there and thought about it. I was like, man, this old lady don't know what she's talking about. Then you go out there and you sit up there and get out there and then you get jammed up and then you saying, damn, it cost me for a lawyer, cost me for bond. And Granny sat up there and told me, bought sense is better than told. So I done paid for that lesson.
Yep.
So that's why I always respected her. We used to sit back and laugh, but sometimes the OGs are sitting on the porch because it's a story about the young puppy and the old dog. And the young puppy chased after the mail truck and he get ran over and hobbled back to the porch. And the old dog sits up there and tells them, see, that's the difference between me and you. I was a young puppy before I chased the mail truck. That's why I moved slow. I got ran over. That's why I sit on the porch and wait for him to put the mail in the mailbox before I go out there.
You know?
So that's why the old school, that's why the OGs teaching these youngsters, hey, man, shoot, man, you better sit down somewhere, man, because I was just like you.
That's I was just saying, you know, I tell my kids, I've been your age, you haven't been mine, you know? And I love to learn from older folks, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not their age. They've been my age, and I ain't been theirs. I'm hoping to get to their age, you know?
OG means before me. You've seen more than me. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And shouts out to Mr. Everywhere because he definitely do his part.
Yeah.
He done laced me with some game on this new projects and stuff. He done laced me with some new game. He done laced a lot of people I know with some game, man. He
Appreciate the support,
lacing.
man. Thank you.
He'll give you some game and give you some stuff to do, man, and try to make some money, play him some ways. But you gotta listen. If you don't listen, I can't help you. If you gotta listen,
hard head with a soft ass.
That's right. Make sure y'all following him on Facebook, man. Patrick Phillips.
I got my radio station coming.
Okay, let them know about it. Let them know about it.
A radio stations everywhere. Space Radio on live365.com. I'll be fully official on Sunday. Sunday will be my New York hip hop. Monday will be my bottom of the map. Tuesday will be my Texas Tuesday. And y'all know I got that West Coast Wednesday.
That's right.
Thursday is my throwback Thursday, old school R&B. Fridays my Freaky Friday, slow jams, and Saturday is my Southern Soul and Blues.
There it is, y'all. There it is. There it is.
Yes, sir.
I be tapping in on his when he go live on Facebook, and you know, like you said, if you willing to listen, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something. You be speaking straight facts.
I'm giving y'all the information, you know, because they trying to take all the library books out with all the games. So I'm gonna still give you the game.
That's
because
right.
that's what they said. The game to be sold, not told, but I give the game for free because they say 95% of the people ain't going to use it anyway.
I could give it to you, but what you going to do with it?
For sure, for sure.
And shout out to, you know, shout out to them. Yo, for sure.
Shout out, my brother.
We got another caller coming in.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Got another caller.
What's up, fam? I see you, Diesel. I see you, fam.
Please state your name.
No one's no caller. No caller.
Oh, no caller. I thought we had.
I heard a ring, but it was. Oh, here we go. We do have one.
My bad. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Everywhere, man. Shout out to Mr. Everywhere. He definitely
what's up?
What's going down?
Diesel on the tracks. What's up, family?
What up?
Man, good, man. Just calling in to check y'all out, man. Tell y'all it's all good. Good to see y'all boys up there doing y'all thing.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much for tapping in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
What you got on the topic? Man. What you got on the topic, Diesel? Is it game?
Man, go ahead.
Is it game to be sold and not told, or is it be told and not sold?
I don't know, man. I'm in between. You know, I got 4 sons, so I try to teach them the game.
For sure.
And as a teacher, you know, I teach kids, teenage boys, you know, teenagers. So I think it depends on the environment. These little young knuckleheads right now, you lucky if you can get a 2-second conversation with them on some realness right now, as long as they willing to listen. So I think if they're willing to listen, then you can teach them the game without having to sell it to them. But if they not willing to listen, then man, you might as well not even have that conversation because it's gonna do nothing but get you upset, man. You know.
There you go.
Yeah, we brought that up earlier. You know, it's a different time we're in. You know, folks don't want to be told what to do. You know what I mean? They think you yelling at them or trying to be the boss of them, or you know, when you're just trying to give them some game. You know what I mean? Some life lived game, nice life lived knowledge.
Yep.
Well, we were taught respect at a young age. This generation raised by TV and cell phones, and they not taught to respect. Half of them don't even respect themselves. That's why they say dumb stuff like "you only live once." I got one life to live. That's some of the most ignorant stuff I hear these kids say. But it's like, but everybody around you suffer when something happened to you. Are you calling mom? When you lock down dad or your uncle, cousin, somebody? So it's all about perspective now. A lot of these kids just don't have that. They don't have the leadership. And when they do have the leadership, they don't even want to hear it anyway. So you're fighting that battle.
You're right. You're
definitely
right.
Is a battle. It's definitely a battle.
You're right.
And I see y'all boys, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. I'm happy, you know, because I'm always good to see y'all.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
hold it down. It's raining over here right now in Florida, man. It's real deep. Oh, yeah, man. Expressing myself, man. It's on all platforms right now. These on the track. Expressing myself. J-Man Bloodstone, man. I be checking him out, man, on Fridays, man. I be popping in. Sometimes I be in the studio working, but I be popping in, catching him on Fridays, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I
you, my
be
brother.
trying to
Thank
catch
you.
your show. I be catching him too, man. That be wild, man. Y'all boys wide open, man. Y'all be spitting that game, man.
We working, man. We working. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
No problem, man. You keep doing what you doing. You have you laughing sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, but you be wide open, man. Spitting that game.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. You know, it's all for the real, my brother. You know, it's for a purpose. It's all for us.
Yeah, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Let me get off y'all line, man, so somebody else can call in. But it's always I'm here. Even when I don't call in some nights, I be here working in the lab, but I'm here.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, fam.
For sure.
All right, man. Y'all hold it down, man. You too, K9. I see you over there.
Salute, man.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie for calling in, tapping in, man. Appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir. That's my family, man, out in Florida, man. My
Florida,
cousin.
out there, Mr. Everywhere.
Shout out to Florida, man. You know what I'm saying?
Out there with Mr. Everywhere.
It's all good,
Yep.
man.
They close to each other. You know. But yeah. Hey, we finished another episode, man. We doing what we do. We working.
Yes,
you
sir.
know.
It's going down. Not now, but right now.
All day expressing myself on all platforms. It's out right now on all platforms.
Yes, sir. Support the homie.
For sure. We'll check you out.
Run it up. Run it up.
Hey, I appreciate everybody tapped in, called in on Facebook, Instagram, Kick. You know, I'm gonna find out more about this Kick. So, you know, I appreciate everybody. What you got coming up next for you, Bloodstone? Let them know.
Yeah, it's going down, man. Like I said, I got a new single coming out. Know what I'm saying? Available on all digital platforms on 6/8 day. You know what I'm saying? That's next week. Also, every Friday evening, Saturday morning, every Saturday evening, Sunday morning, doing my thing on IG. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, late night hyping after the slave, homie. So, you know, I'm just trying to make it move, trying to make it do what it do. Also, you know, catch me every other Wednesday, coming live from the headquarters or from the Speedzot. Get your mind right, and Wednesday night chop up with the homies, man. I'm just working, man, but follow me on all digital platforms. Follow me on IG if you ain't following me on IG yet. And, you know, the journey continues.
You got a single and a video coming out.
Oh, yeah, man, doing my thing, man. I'm just trying to stay working, homie. Follow me, you know what I'm saying, running my destiny. Acting, rapping, podcasting, got to make it happen.
That's right. K9, what you got coming up? I know you've been working with some artists lately again.
Well, right now, you know, couple of shows for some artists I'm working with coming up. You know what I'm saying? Cool Boy throwing his event. He got his event coming up, you know what I'm saying, with the Mustang.
Big up to Cool Boy.
Shout out to Cool Boy.
Got the pool party coming up. Let's see, J.O. Felony, BG Knockout, and Havoc. Got the video shoot on the 7th coming up. That's coming up on the 7th, Saturday. And then we got, that day is going to be, everybody thinks, the pool party's on that day. They stuff is on that day. Then 98 got a show she's doing that day. She's singing. She got a show she's doing that day. And then it's like, and then tomorrow, my boy, like I say, my boy Scrap King, he graduating from Long Beach City College. Okay. You know, he's doing the film thing. He doing his thing. So he's doing real great at it, man. He, you know, he writing scripts and learning the cameras and learning everything, every aspect of it. So he doing his thing. So it's just, I got my stuff I'm doing and everybody got their stuff. So I'm kind of trying to, you know, show some support to my people that's doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, help them out with their projects.
Working.
That's right. When I come up, we come up.
Good. Exactly.
Yeah, the K9 promotion is back in full effect. I started my promotional company back up, resurrected it, and actually, when I started, it was K9 Promotions. Then when we did the deal with Def Jam, it was K9 Patrol, and then I left that and turned it back to K9 Promotions and then Flawless Promotions. So now I'm going back to K9 Promotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm revamping back to the original name where it started.
Oh yeah, man, I could definitely get with you on that, man. With my new music coming out, man, I definitely want to get with you on that, brother.
Most definitely, we got some nice stuff it's an idea that I invented that while I was patenting it, the patent company sold it, and they started developing it in China. But it's one of my prototypes that I actually made. So you're gonna see a new way to promote records. I ain't really.
You never know.
I'm not releasing it right now. Appreciate you, Omeezy. You know, I ain't gonna tell y'all, give y'all the game on that yet, but y'all gonna see it. It's gonna come out, and it's gonna be like, all right, I got my boy out there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Or an artist out there, he doing this thing, and he gonna be pushing that same. I've got the promotion going for him too, trying to bring him out this way. So I got some stuff in the works right now, man.
Yeah, man,
working,
busy, working, man.
God is good.
I gotta say, you know, I'll be back here Friday for the Friday night chop up. Actually, I'll be here tomorrow for Let's Chop It Up. I got an interview tomorrow at 6:30. So tap in, and then I'll be here 6:30 on Friday for the Friday night chop up. BT weekend coming up this weekend. You know, I gotta let y'all know I will not be in LA this weekend. You know, I know the flyers out is saying I was supposed to be at what's it called? Los Globos. I'm not gonna be able to make it, y'all. So, you know, I hope there's a couple people who are saying they was gonna come pop up on me out there and stuff, you know. A couple media folks too. I won't be there. Y'all still get out there, enjoy yourself, support, and have fun and be safe. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
You know, hey, it's your big homie Trey Boogie.
I am Bloodstone, the street preacher, Underhound.
K9 Compton in the building.
Hey, and we appreciate y'all for tapping in.
This is the Wednesday night chop up. It ain't going down now, but right now. Let's get it.
Thank you, everyone. You are now welcome aboard the G-Man Experience.